that you pick up from the dream world, and you're continuing it, and it's natural, and you're just going along with it. So just keep talking about it in that way.
And as I was waking up, the connections became more clear.
What?
And the connections were more clear as I was waking up in the morning.
Talk about it. More care means what?
More clear.
More such as? What was more clear?
The meaning of it.
Well, what was it?
Well, to me, the meaning that I got was the skeleton was the reason it was a skeleton was because of the ribs, and it was the three ribs were the three. That was the first connection I made. The three ribs were the trigram.
The trigram
of heaven.
No.
And as I kept on thinking on it, the next connection I made was that the firm was that idea of heaven connected with the starry sky. And then I saw how the starry sky was also in the ancient books known as the firmament. Heaven was known as the firmament. But still, I was somewhat puzzled as to why a skeleton, and then I came with a further connection later as to because it's the inside, it's the very structure, the very strength of the body.
Okay. Go back into consider the dream now. All right? You're puzzled. You're looking at the skeleton. You're puzzled. You're just looking at the ribs on the right side of the rib cage. Remember? There you are. Okay. Yes, that's a structure, but it's another distinction within the structure, isn't it? It's just the torso on the right side. You're puzzled about it.
Yeah.
Right. You know the state of being puzzled. It's like looking for an answer in your reading. Right. You've been there before. This is a state you know about. Right. And now you're seeing it in your dream over the skeleton, aren't you? Right. Talk about that skeleton in the dream. Just keep talking about it, please. Right. No, just go ahead. Just talk about it.
I don't know why my mind focused on that.
That's okay. Just talk about the skeleton. That's all. And any way you want. Talk about anything. Just keep the idea of the skeleton, the upper torso of the skeleton, the ribs on the right-hand side of it. Just consider the state you're in, puzzled. Go ahead.
I stayed in that middle part of it for a while, and it wasn't. Well, I just stayed in the state of puzzlement until later on in the dream, the trigram.
Yeah, I don't want to go there yet. I want to stay there. Okay. It's like looking for an answer in your reading. That's what the state of mind is. Well, that's interesting. That's good to hear. Right? Nice connection. Right? Talk about the skeleton. Any way you want. Talk about skeletons.
I was looking at the skeleton, and I just saw that it was just the upper half of the skeleton, and the skull, and the arms, and the bottom half was not there.
No.
And that struck me as funny later.
Because, come on.
Why not the full skeleton?
Why not the full? That's absolutely right. See? So you're reflecting on it. How come if it's going to be a skeleton, how come it's only half? That's right. The top half. Yeah. Talk about the idea of the skeleton, please. Come on, just talk about it. Human skeleton. Had a dream. had the image in your dream. Talk about skeleton, please.
For some reason, my mind just wanted to just focus into the ribs.
You want to focus into?
Into the ribs, into the right side, to the 3 ribs.
Yeah, that's where you want to focus it. Right, you're drawn to it, right? The 3 ribs. Right? You're drawn there. Right? Certain fascination, right?
Yes.
Right? You're focused there. That's right. Attracted by it. Yeah. Yeah, talk about ribs. Come on, just talk about ribs, skeleton. Come on. Any way you want.
Well, I mean, this was not in my dream.
That's right.
But
you're stepping out of the dream at this point. That's right.
But the ribs was also something to do with the biblical story of Adam and how God created woman out of a rib.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now you're, go ahead, more. Go ahead, biblical account. Go ahead, that comes to you first. Go ahead.
A thing that I found funny was that the right side is not the side with the heart.
No, that's right. Good, good. No heart. It's not the side of the heart. Good. Good. But you're fascinated by it. You're focusing on it. You find yourself drawn towards it. You said before also that it's an inside structure.
Yes.
Right, it's an anatomical structure. It's a structure behind the frame.
Yes,
Yeah.
the firmament.
Yeah.
Firmament of the body.
Previously you used the idea of the firmament. That's right. Mm-hmm. It's not the side of the heart. Not concerned with the heart. You're drawn to the right side. What's the right side of man?
Right now, I just thought that it's maybe for the spiritual practice.
Okay, spiritual heart. See, you're drawn to it. You're puzzled by it. This is a state you're familiar with. What it represents so far to you is that it's an inside structure, upper part. It's not the side of the heart. It had images of the rib of Adam and the firmament. Right. That's right, that's what it is. But it's 3, not 1.
It's true. Also, another thing that would make sense with that is that since I only saw the upper part of the skeleton going along with the trigram, that's the trigram of heaven. So the trigram that would go with that would be below that, the lower half would be the
Earth.
Earth. Yes.
No, that's the upper. See, you've got upper here, you've got upper here, you've got upper here. Right, you got one theme going through 3 places. And